Listen, chat. I've said this so many times on my stream, and I'll say it a million times more. When you have a microphone in front of your face and you talk for hours, like I don't know how many hours I've streamed in my life, but it is a lot.
It is.
You end up saying things that you often regret, and me trying to claim that somehow CDN is a Canada code is possibly up there as one of the dumber things I've ever said. Just because it doesn't make any sense, and I didn't think about it. I'm just talking.
I can confirm
the filter,
all of what you said.
Yeah, the filter between like thinking before I'm talking. Usually those blast shields go down as you stream because you're like keep the dead air away.
Keep sounds coming out.
Yeah,
of
need
out of
sounds
my mouth.
out of face, and therefore, yeah, good stuff. Cadence. Why rename Condor to Conduit? Hey, random guy. So this is actually a different kind of tournament we are doing here. This is CoNDUIT, which is the Crypt of the Necrodancer Universal Invite Tournament. It is our 24th. Therefore, we've done 2 full years of CoNDUIT. Because 24 months, because we do 1 a month, which is awesome. So this is our 2-year anniversary of this. And yeah, this is racing for all of the not-so-fast racers. Those who want to get a chance to race, but are afraid to get completely slaughtered by the fast racers. So we run this, and it sounded like a stupid idea. It sounded like it was going to be boring. It sounded like it was going to be watching like Pee Wee hockey, where the kids are just like falling over the ice and the puck and can't do anything.
Feels bad, man.
But it is, in fact, some of our best races I think we've ever had have been in CoNDUIT.
Yeah, and the closer you get to the finals, the more like well matched up they get. Like every single time, it's like close races in the end, and it's super cool.
Yeah, we've had some insane CoNDUIT finals. So, yeah, it's a good event. It's one of our best events, I think. Yeah, just because it's fun to have new names, people we've not seen race before, and see what they got. And sometimes we're completely shocked by just how amazing some racers are. Of course,
and
that
some
tone,
of the decision making.
The decision making is always a fun part, especially when you get to Dead Ringer. That's why CoNDUIT will always be Cadence, so that we can have Dead Ringer in it. Yes, and Spooty Biscuit was the very first winner of CoNDUIT. It is where he first started his reign of terror.
And he was like a surprise, right? It was kind of like...
Yeah, we didn't know.
No one was expecting him to be that fast.
Yeah, the first CoNDUIT, I just remember him saying afterwards, he's like, well, I've played 40 hours in the past 2 weeks. And he like, or maybe it was only 1 week, but he put in obscene amounts of practice before and then just wiped the floor with the competition. And because he put so much practice in. Yeah. And then it was like, it wasn't an accident. Spooty is just that good.
Mm-hmm. And do you think, like, when I raced in CoNDUIT, it was CoNDUIT 3.
So yeah, your first one was CoNDUIT 3?
Yeah, it was almost 2 years ago. Like, holy...
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is interesting.
All right, we got an orange scroll, and Uniowen's hanging on to it. This is Supervillainjoe versus Uniowen. Uniowen, who's had the fastest race in this CoNDUIT so far, and Supervillainjoe, who's had the slowest race. But that does not mean anything. These are brand new races, and we'll see what happens. Okay, he's got a dagger phasing.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't know why he was holding... Oh, that looks like a potion room to the right. Is that a potion room?
On who? I missed it. Uniowen?
On no one. I think there was a potion room there.
We'll get another chance to look at it for Supervillainjoe. He's a little behind.
Yeah, he didn't find the Shrine of Peace yet, so he is on a base dagger.
Uniowen. Yep. Yeah, actually, that's another great point, is just how many community members came up through the ranks of CoNDUIT, which is just cool. If you go back and look at the names, it's like, oh, wow. Oh, yeah, there was a time where that person was not known and just came up through it. Oh, so Supervillainjoe deciding not to get the the dagger phasing, and decides to go for the Ring of Peace instead.
That is kind of interesting. Like, I would even consider maybe just holding on to the next floor, and then you can get a different dagger? Or am I getting that wrong?
I did not think that. I assumed it was seeded. I thought it was always going to be dagger phasing. I've not tested that. Also,
it wasn't a potion.
It is not a potion.
Damn.
Uniowen. Oh, is it uni instead of uni?
It's one Owen, it's not two.
Well, that's
It would
just
be
one of
duo
those
Owen.
situations where you can choose which version of the vowel you want to use. Because you can say unicycle or unicycle. That's fine.
I don't know how people pronounce things in Australia.
Oh, right. He is
I
Australian.
believe Charles is correct, but I am not sure.
Yeah, Charles is correcting us all on the pronunciation. It's
Yes.
bork, 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 bork.
He's an honorary Australian. Anyway, Owen is definitely on the Team Australia thing. It's like 7 in the morning for them.
Yes,
that is
right.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, that's craziness. Dioen trioxide. Sounds good. Base axe, though, that is an improvement over base broadsword. Longsword, which also, why did Supervillainjoe have a base longsword? That is just a thing that you never pick up.
Yeah, he lost his flawless on the first boss, and he didn't go for the Scroll of Enchant on that Shrine of Peace, so he just wanted to swap for something that wasn't base dagger, and the first thing that showed up was base longsword.
But base dagger is better than base longsword.
I almost feel like that. Yeah, I agree with you.
I think that's pretty like
they're both
universally
pretty bad,
known.
but yeah.
It's uni. Okay.
Okay, map for Villainjoe, but
Yeah, that's going to be helpful, but he's pretty far behind at this point. Uniowen once
It's gonna be hard.
again, Uniowen once again is maintaining a very good lead on his opponents.
I think on this conduit, at least so far, he has had the fastest.
Oh, that was a horrible situation for. There was just ice absolutely everywhere, and the slip and slide without vision. Yeah. Oh, because of the cat. That was a really wonky death there. That's really tragic.
Supervillainjoe's sprite is like a pterodactyl?
Yes. I think so. Yeah, a distant cousin of Trevor Dactyl.
Oh,
No! Oh, I'm standing.
What was
my
that?
goodness. Uniowen dying to, was that a blue dragon on goo? No, it was a Gulam on goo.
What the reset?
Oh, the reset. We got a
Yo.
redo here. What are the decisions that we're gonna make? Is Uniowen gonna go back for a dagger of phasing? Is Supervillain for some reason gonna take the longsword again? Stay tuned.
Find out tomorrow. Yes, the
Yeah.
next channel. Not the next, the same channel.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Is Supervillainjoe
um,
gonna get his power level up to a high enough level? I don't know. Yeah, plate mail though. Yeah, you just take. Well, okay. Oh, what? Uniowen.
Oh my god.
What's happening? He's changing stuff. He didn't like
Reassigning
something.
controls.
Wait, was it a
He's taking up
multi-button
the-
press?
Is
that what it was?
I don't know. I thought it was just a bad teleport on the shopkeeper.
Well, no, he had the shopkeeper hit. The shopkeeper was directly beneath him, if I'm not mistaken, and so he could have moved left. Or no, he could have just attacked, but he moved left instead. It was a one-beat reaction, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this puts Joe at an advantage now.
Definitely. Not much of one,
They-
though.
Yeah, Owen has been pushing faster than anyone during this week, I think.
Yeah, he
So
can
it's
catch
definitely
up.
one of those scary situations, but I think that also puts a lot of pressure in Owen's head. You know, like,
I think
man, I have to
going
push fast.
down like that is not the right play. I could be mistaken. But when you bomb, I think you want to go up to the top left. Because then it's more likely to know where he's going to come from so you can react faster. Because if you move to, like, if you bomb him on the right and then you go up, left, left, then you have either a left move or a right move or a down move, I guess. But that's all you really need. Whereas if you move
Yeah,
down
but
into the very middle like he did, then I think you're in trouble. Well, then you have to, like, guess. Or there's just a lot more places
Interesting,
they
'cause
can teleport to.
I used to think that if you're staying in the middle, you know, like you're kind of like centered, so wherever the shopkeeper like teleports, you're gonna be kind of close to him. Whereas like if you run up and he teleports down, it's gonna cost you time because you have to wait for him to like walk up to you.
Yeah, I never
But-
considered the time factor. That's a good point. Huh.
But yeah, like
but it's safer.
It's kind of interesting.
And with
Yeah, it's
I think the
safer.
time difference isn't enough to
justify.
to justify
that
not
could
just taking the safer version. I don't know. Obsidian Broadsword, we did not see that.
For the
before,
first time,
did we?
we're seeing the weapon on the first boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, like because last time Supervillainjoe lost to Flawless, and no one already had the dagger of phasing. So
Right.
this is kind of interesting.
Obsidian
Neither
Broadsword's
of them
pretty
went
good.
for. Yeah, they didn't go for the Shrine of Peace at all, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's pretty good, turns out, for shrines.
I mean, it used to be maybe not that good, but nowadays it's just like
Oh, hi.
I don't even know if it has a downside. Why it wasn't so good? Because it took your like weapon away and it took your entire build away, right?
Oh, yeah.
Before the DLC.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I said oh hi
Yeah.
because he's got himself a ring of strength.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, I thought you said, oh, why?
No. Oh hi. Oh hi there. Hi doggy.
Oh, hi, yo. Yes.
Yeah, ring of strength is pretty good, which I will call it henceforth. It's a more fitting name. Yeah, a little bit
There's
of
the
darkness here to
non-potion.
make things spooky.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, both razors very, very close. I don't think it's the most obvious thing that a dagger of phasing is better than a obsidian broadsword. Ah, no, I think I'm gonna pay for that. Chat's gonna disagree.
Ooh.
But with the
Owen
plus one
could've-
damage, that would have been really nice with the ring of might or strength.
So Owen decided to throw plus bomb on this core riff, but since he had the blood drum, I think it would have been nice to use
Yep.
half a heart and just
I
save
agree.
yourself a.
And a ton of time. Yeah, that's a pretty fun kill too. If you have a blood drum and a dagger of phasing, you can one-shot every boss from a throw. That's pretty great, well, except for
And-
Dead Ringer.
Yeah, I think that's the strong point for the dagger of phasing over the broadsword.
Yeah,
but
it's the ultimate.
whenever
boss
you
player.
get to, when you get to zone 5 with a dagger, you have to like avoid things or stop and kill things. Like the dagger is not a very fast weapon for zone 5.
Although it does kill
Sometimes
the
even
skulls
for
right
zone
away,
4.
and you can kill the
Oh, yeah,
orcs
that-
without like hit them through the shields and stuff.
Yeah, that's the best thing when you have a spell
Ooh.
and you just kill skeletons
That
in
YOLO
one hit.
teleport from Supervillainjoe though was pretty good actually, pretty effective.
Yeah, and when you kill the skulls in one hit with the dagger of phasing, you still get like 4 kills. So it replenishes your spells like super quick.
Oh, I didn't realize that. But yeah, you do see the sort of like the death animation of the other skeletons. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I think Supervillainjoe temporarily forgot that he had glass slippies, but worked out. Supervillainjoe trying to catch up, and did.
Oh.
That was some huge catch up there.
Oh, but there we see the dagger of phasing just massively.
Although this should
Giving
be
him
a
time.
pretty quick fight. Oh, you had your fireball lined up. That would have been pretty
Yeah,
hype.
you gotta use the fireball.
There
Okay.
it is, nicely done. And go, just go. Well, maybe worth checking black. Yeah, that's better. That
This is
better.
technically a faster weapon, but we gotta see if
It's a
he's
3 damage
comfortable
cat.
with it.
You got to take that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Uniowen's getting piled on here. There's
He
a
died
pain
around here
train of
last time, right?
enemies. Oy vey.
He
There
died-
you go, handled.
Oy vey.
Sure.
Yeah, it brings out the Jewish mother in all of us. Seeing someone get
Yeah,
hammered by monsters.
Pain trains do that. Yeah,
Yep.
so that was real spicy, but there we go. Now he's actually got a 3 damage.
He's actually behind. Like,
Oh.
Supervillainjoe is on
Oh
4-2 now.
yeah, he's rocking that build pretty well. Nicely done.
And I like that he's moving always vertically first on these levels because he has the fireball. So I think he's gonna try to double fireball the mini bosses,
Yep,
which
that's
I think
key.
is really smart.
Yeah, you don't typically go vertical first, but if you have the fireball, then it's a good call.
Like I wouldn't be too surprised if
Oh,
we
this
see
is
it. Oh
spooky.
god.
Oh, this is
Okay.
so scary.
Oh, so we're
Fireball.
not seeing the double.
No, you're super not. I mean, he's got a nice, easy double hit with the cat, and they
It's
are
so
beat
close.
for beat. A little bit of a faster 4-2 for Uniowen. He's got the snowbro too, which is good. Ooh, jumping into a mage.
Where is he going?
He's
There was no way that was a potion.
Okay.
Joe is going down instead of up, This is kind of interesting. I think he got lost momentarily, or maybe he wanted to check the shop, but he couldn't know there was a shop there. I don't understand what happened.
This is so freaky right now for Uniowen. No! Wow,
God.
he just took a hit from a Banshee. That hurts a lot, even with the plate.
El damage.
And
that is not how you say damage in Spanish, but yes. Oh, okay.
Oh, the pixie exploding.
Oh my god!
The heel on the goo for Supervillainjoe. Getting hit by a Banshee on the goo, but had the heel. And a quick kill here for Uniowen, but he takes a hit instead. Did not keep the frozenness of Frostbro. And Supervillainjoe opting to keep the bombs instead of bombing out. And I think that's probably the right call here, because it costs you way more time.
You gotta fireball the zombies.
Oh, that's true though.
They were lined up there.
Just go.
So
just go. Oh, this is scary. Both racers with very little health. Oh my goodness.
Oh, but Owen found a ring of regen.
Oh, that's big. And it looks
that
like,
is huge.
Yeah, Villainjoe will not find that.
Regen freeze? Oh, man.
Supervillainjoe is now down to 1 heart as well. Both racers looking very scary.
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah, this is costing Supervillainjoe a ton of time. He's looking to get that chest. It better be worth it. It is not worth it.
Oh.
And the dagger distance is really causing Uniowen some problems here.
Yeah, it's what I mentioned, like on zone 5. Oh, see how the freeze just like popped up when he killed. Yeah. Oh, half a heart for Villainjoe.
That was a very, very slow 5-1 for Supervillainjoe, and it's...
He's looking for something.
Oh, he does not feel
he doesn't
comfy.
Think he can catch up.
He's probably going to get that ring of regen. I'd take the crown as well. Oh, yeah, that is a really good shot. Why don't you take the crown?
Yeah, that shot is...
That crown could save your life.
I think he should take it. I agree with you.
Oh.
Well, this is going to be a very fast Dead Ringer for Owen. He's going to freeze and hit Dead Ringer twice. Yep.
But Supervillainjoe is pretty far behind at this point. Yeah, that just took him a lot of time going back. It might have been the right call, though. And the freeze is too good. And he gets a lot of his health back. But Uniowen is already on to the Necrodancer, getting a... Ooh, doesn't quite get a quick hit on the Necrodancer with that blood shovel.
Now,
wasn't bad, but...
Dorian immediately took 2 huge hits.
So Dorian's
that is
half health.
Half health.
With 5 hits still remaining on the Necrodancer. We could see some spawns, some dragon spawns and things.
Some spawn Scapatrix.
Yes. And, quick-ish kill there for Supervillainjoe. Not quite as fast as Uniowen because no dagger phasing. Dorian down to 1.5 hearts now. 2 more hits left on the Necrodancer. 1 more hit remaining on the Necrodancer. And there it is. Uniowen taking game 1 here in this unbelievably fast set. Fast. Did I say fast? I meant we had a double death. I had forgotten about that. It felt fast because that last run was quite fast, but there was a double death. Oh my. That was a spooky race.
That was very close.
I feel like Supervillainjoe is going to need an EKG meter for this. Because he has had, every single race has gone... Let me just take a quick gander here at Supervillainjoe's races. So the first race Supervillainjoe went to the flag plant, which he won. The second one finished in 18 minutes 55 seconds, which he also won. And this one finished in 17 minutes 41 seconds. So Supervillainjoe has raced more than I feel like all the other racers combined at this point.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if we can get a clear here.
But like with all the death and whatnot, that was actually pretty close at the end.
Yeah, it really was. Good old double deaths. 35 to 40 minutes on Bard. Oh, you got the throw, Supervillainjoe. Okay, you're gonna do it over there. That's fine.
It's actually a food shop for once.
It is.
And
there is a potion too. No, there's not. But there's Dragon High.
Almost as, it's also red.
Yes, it's red because it's mad. There you go, trapdoor. So not much to write home about here. Just a little bit of health for Supervillainjoe. He used up his bomb, and it did not cost him. If it was Coral Rift, that would have been a real problem for him.
Yeah.
But it's Fortissimo, which you don't need a bomb for. One of the few bosses where bombs are really not that helpful.
Only if it's the later Fortissimals, maybe. But usually by the later Fortissimals, you have damage anyway, so yeah, usually it doesn't make any difference.
Speaking of damage, I have a very bad feeling about this seed. Glass Axe is not safe. I had Supervillainjoe's stream drop a little bit there, but I'm gonna refresh it.
Yeah. Kinda glitching out for me.
The Glax, here we go. Oh boy.
Oh, there's a Shrine of Darkness there. Is he gonna go for it? He is not.
I'm having some problems with Supervillainjoe's stream, trying to get that up.
Well, Supervillainjoe did go for the Shrine of Darkness, so he is gonna get this. Whoa, okay, Ring of War.
I think I got him back up.
Right.
Now. There we go.
So we have Joe with a Glax Ring of War.
It just dropped
mapping.
again. Is it working for you? His stream is like all over the map.
He's dropping frames, but it's kind of working. Oh, but he lost his glass. Oh boy.
Oh, did he?
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. In the universe of bad things, this is one of them.
So he broke his glass. I think we're doing a pause.
Yes, Uniowen just paused. Supervillainjoe hasn't paused yet.
Yeah, they've both confirmed pause.
He died. Oh, God.
Oh, he
Just
died.
died.
Oh no.
Oh. And he paused now. Oh.
Did Joe's stream hit the Shrine of Darkness? It sure looked like it. that is a very scary emote. Wow. Oh, is that Pew Gemini? Yeah, he changed his name. Remember that guy?
I think I saw a picture with that emote, and the phrase is like, "Only the dead can know peace from this torment" or something.
Well, it kind of looks like I've got the dark background, so it looks like he doesn't have a nose, and it's a lot freakier.
Okay, I'll try the dark background.
It just looks like a noseless face. It's very spooky.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that is kind of.
I think we're good. I hope that he didn't die because of the pause, but...
He died before pausing, so I don't think that's the case. But... Okay, I think I have him up.
Brownies are ready! Yay! We can thank Supervillainjoe and his various races for letting... Not to give him a hard time or anything, but... He seems to find himself in some pretty lengthy races. All right, I think we're off. And it's a Glax or a Glass Staff. Yeah, Supervillainjoe's back at the start on 1-2. All right, everybody, post your emails. No, it's a terrible idea. Don't do it. Get your emails for Brownie time. All right, we in there. So Supervillainjoe going with the... There's a faster strat for throwing if you just throw right away when you first teleport. Since you have a throw weapon, it's pretty... For the food shop.
Oh, yeah. You can go in, throw, and then I think it's left up.
Left up, yeah. You gotta let them cool a bit. No, I want to eat them now. Burn my face.
Oh, there is like a legend here that if you eat like cake before it cools, you get like massively sick, and it just seems like something like they made up for children to eat. But I wonder if there's some truth to that.
Yeah, it's not unlike the swimming on a full stomach thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing they make up
Also,
for children. Because lying to children is always a good idea.
Oh, that kind of reminds me of my supervisor. Like at some point, like my supervisors on my master, like she was telling me how she would never lie to her kids, and I was like, okay, not even about Santa or something. And she's like, of course not. I told him that there was this man called Santa Claus and blah 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 blah, blah in Germany, and the legend came because, and like, I can't imagine that being cool, you know. So some degree of lying might be interesting.
Yeah, I don't really know how to feel about that. I approve of skepticism, healthy skepticism, but I like setting up the system in which that healthy skepticism will be like evoked from the kid themselves. Oh
Yeah,
no,
yes.
Supervillainjoe missing out on that one. Instead of just
agree
listening
with
to
you.
the authority on what's real,
Hmm.
let them figure it out.
Do you remember when you found out that Santa wasn't real?
No. I was
I
probably
remember-
just a heartless child who always assumed he was not real. Actually, I have no
I
idea.
remember in my case, like I just didn't think too much about it. And one time I was invited for like a Christmas dinner from like another family. So we went there, and there was a guy dressed as Santa in my building, and they were like, "Oh, see, like he's gonna bring some gifts for you later. Blah blah blah. If you behave well." Oh, phone, no.
That's Santa calling, being like, "Why don't you believe in me?" Basically.
You haven't been a good kid. Okay.
You're getting cold. Oh no, Supervillainjoe running out of damage. That's not good. Also, yeah, we should probably not talk about that stuff because what if some people in the chat think it's real?
What if there's kids?
There could very well be kids. Me and Basing are just having some adult discussions here. It's nothing to concern yourselves with.
Yeah, so, and then I got to the other building, and there was another guy dressed as Santa, and he also told me, like, "Oh, hi, I'm gonna bring you gifts tonight," and I was like, there is something very wrong about this, you know, like,
Yeah, I
couldn't
think
put
the
my finger on what it
leading
was.
cause of that skepticism is mall Santas.
Yeah, I could tell something was up.
Real life spoilers. Yeah, that's kind of great. Is that a titanium rapier? I think it is.
Why
Yes,
is it so hard
definitely
to
is.
tell?
It doesn't
I
look like it
can
because of the
never
weird bit rate. But yeah, it is, based on the damage it's doing. It just doesn't even
Wait,
look like the
it-
handle is...
It is a titanium rapier?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a regular rapier with.
No, he just did up close 3 damage. This is dangerous.
Not because of the boots?
You know, and this is so dangerous. You left so many enemies
Oh,
alive. The
God,
scoots. That was lucky because those scoots were necessary in that situation.
I think he would have survived either way with the fireball and the potion, but that was definitely on the scary side.
Oh, the Ozuma. Nice.
I don't know how I feel about it, because he did the Azuma there and he lost some health.
Yeah. I don't... he's got a potion.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's also a good point, though. DNH is bringing up in chat. Why are you pushing right now?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he's so far ahead. Oh, he might be asserting dominance for whoever has to face him next. Is it Ree?
It'll be Ree in the finals.
It's like, see, I can go fast. Ha ha ha.
That could be. That is a dangerous play, though.
It really is. I think he could just, oh my
Down to
god.
half a heart.
About to trigger the potion.
Ree likes it. Supervillainjoe not trusting the Glax war and running off from that Minotaur, even though it's doubly safe because of the damage and the knockback. But that's okay. Yeah, the potion is nice. And I think we're going to see some... Okay.
This is just for the memes because
Pants lore strats.
Yeah.
Very nice,
it's been a while
Uniowen.
since,
Very
since we saw
nice.
one of those.
Doing some fireballs. Despite... I'm like, oh, he's gonna lure. This is great. And then fireballs it.
I feel like the first time I saw someone doing that was Oblivion. Is that possible?
It's certainly possible. Oblivion certainly is one of our top memers.
Mm-hmm.
His meme stocks were through the roof. But yeah, it's not a good call. It's just really not. But I appreciate
very
it.
dangerous. But I think the weapon that makes it the safest is the rapier. So it kind of works out. But yeah, it is very scary.
That's true. All right, and a sub 10 run from Uniowen, laying down the smack. And Supervillainjoe is going to take exit stage left here. And congrats to Uniowen on graduating CoNDUIT.